Hello, everyone, and welcome to Central Memorial Kings softball. My name is Kyle Heavey from Manchester Public Television. It's a pleasure to be with you on this Wednesday. It's a breezy, overcast day at Tom Padden Field, and we're excited to see what will happen with the hottest hitting team in Division I softball, and that is the Manchester Central Memorial Kings. As first pitch here outside goes for ball one. Pitching for today's game will be Ellen Hill for the Kings in her second year pitching for this co-op squad. Pitch goes outside. Again, a 19-4 victory over the Nashua North Titans on Monday has got some excitement here for the home opener between these Kings and the Salem Blue Devils. Salem dropped a tough one on the hands of Londonderry, and a foul ball that bounces just in front of the fence there. And Ellen is getting her swinging at some bad pitches, see if she can keep it going here. And hitting for this Salem squad is Abby Bealey, the third baseman. And she takes a ball low, so count is a 3-1 right now. Umpires for today's game, Kristen Taylor behind the plate and Jack Herron out in the field. And ball four is how this game starts, with Salem getting their first runner. And Abby's got some speed, so Ellen has got to be careful here. Kiana Lee Galeo doing the catching duties here, so see if Kiana Lee's arm is ready to go. But the second batter, Vanessa Ventullo, the catcher herself, so see if Vanessa can figure out the strike zone early. And first pitch is a ball throwing, and it is going to be off, as the sign right there from Jack Herron says safe. And now a runner in scoring position for the Blue Devils, who really had a close game versus the Lancers the other day. I was talking to Coach Mariah Tebow about the game and how they really kept it close, but just Londonderry was able to do enough. There was 23 strikeouts in the game. Kind of jumping out of the strike plate, or out of the batter's box there. .49 degrees at first pitch. Ball three, and now able to move up. And now at third base is Abby Bealey with 2 stolen bases. And it is 3 balls, no strikes. It's going to be very, see if Vanessa gets the green light or if she just lets the pitch go by. She gets called strike one on her, so she tried to bait Kristen Taylor behind the plate, but just wasn't working. And that will go for, oh, it's going to be actually a strike. Being that lefty, using her speed to kind of jump out of the batter's box, heading towards that first base. Full count. A little ground ball, and it's going to get through for an RBI single. So Vanessa Ventullo puts the Salem Blue Devils up 1-0, bringing in the run from third. So a slow hit, just in a great placement. Unable to get that was Avery Menzoir, and she'll try to figure that out and get it for next time. Just great placement, but past the pitcher, past the third shortstop. And now lefty here, and this is Bree Uchasio. Bree will be playing the third base position, hitting from the left side of the plate. Takes a ball low. No movement here from Ventullo. Ellen steps on the mound. Pitch is a good one, but sent out to center field. E-Man Barton able to get that. And just a single there, as Ventullo not able to move up to third. So the first 3 batters get on base here for the Blue Devils. And they're looking to add to their lead here with the likes of Maddie Beely, the older sister of the leadoff hitter Abby Beely. That ball gets away, and this will allow both runners to move up. So tough spots here for the Kings, just trying to get their first out. Kiana Lee trying her best there. Tough when the ball's rolling into you to try to stop it. Beautiful strike right there from Ellen. A huge difference in temperature from Monday to today being Wednesday, April 16th, and a strike there off speed pitch had Maddie chasing. So, pitch popped up in the air. It's going to stay in fair territory, ranging over. Able to make that, and no runners taken off. So, a beautiful pop fly as caught by the left fielder, Michaela Desolitz. And now we get our first out. And that's a big spot to get one of their best hitters in the 4 spot out on a pop fly. So, we'll see what Lily Gross has to do. Lily takes the first pitch, a ball. Lily playing out in left field. Bunt attempt just goes foul. Trying to manufacture a run here with the bunt attempts. Janiyah Lofton at third base, ready to run in. Strike called there, so back-to-back strikes. Ellen Hill looking to get herself her first K in this home opener. Ball low, great snag right there by Kiana Lee. Sun starting to come out a little bit, going to make things very difficult out in right field. A little snag, and it gets out to right field. One run has come in. They're sending another one. Ball kind of gets away, and able to score 2 more are these Salem Blue Devils, and they take a 3-0 lead. Ventulo and Lucasio able to come around and score, and a RBI single from Lily Gross, making the Blue Devils increase their lead. Great stop by Kiana Lee. Allen now see what she can do. Misses outside upstairs. Lexi Whipple, the shortstop, now up to bat. Lexi takes a called strike on her. Seemed a bit low, but it seemed that Kristen Taylor has a better angle than we do out here in left field. Now sent out, gets past Avery out to center field, and another single here for the Blue Devils. They are able to get another base runner, and just a laser of a hit past shortstop right there. Now we'll see what Lucy Lebrecht can do. Lucy, the second baseman. Ball gets away, and runner's able to move up. So, back-to-back singles, and Ellen will do her best to stop any more damage. A little ground ball. This is going to get through. One run is in. Now the throw to third. It will not be in time. And another RBI single for the Salem Blue Devils. Lexi Whipple able to move up to third. And Lucy stands safely at first. Mickey Morales now the batter. Ball low, runner is off and safely at second base. So a lot of this inning, there's been runners at second and third. Called strike on Morales. Called strike on a low pitch. Five singles so far in this inning. Ball low, great stop by Keanu Lee. Runners again at second and third. Just one out. Swing and a miss, and Ellen gets herself a strikeout as Morales goes down, and that will bring in 2 outs here. And now it'll be Kylie Oliveira up to bat, the last hitter in the lineup. Takes a pitch upstairs. Oliveri waits for the pitch. Down low, so jumps ahead in the count. Ellen looking to get back-to-back Ks. Got to find the strike zone here. And finds it there on that pitch. The sun feels good. Call the strike, so 2-2 count. Ellen's been very good with finding the strike zone. See if she can do it again. Sent out into right field, ranging over, unable to get it, falls in the gap. 2 runs have come around. And stopping at second base with an RBI double is the 9-hitter, Kylie Oliveri. And that is the first extra base hit for the Salem Blue Devils. And they will get to the top of the lineup here in the first inning. 6-0 lead so far. Sun and wind, a huge factor there. Ball low. Abby Bealey in her second time up to bat. She had a base on balls and scored the first run. Swing and a miss there. Had her fooled on an off-speed pitch. A little soft foul to second base, able to get the ball quickly to first, and the 4-3 out. Salem able to put some damage up, scoring 6 runs, leaving 1 left on base, and 7 hits, and now it'll be the Kings who will look to do some damage here in the bottom of the first. Kylie Heath with Manchester Public Television, back with more after this. Hard throwing Jalen Beretti of the Salem Blue Devils will be the pitcher here, and she'll be facing the likes of Lacey Browning. Lacey fresh off making that final out, getting that ground ball and getting it over to Kaylin McGuire for that 4-3 out. And we'll see what Browning can do here with a hard throwing right-handed pitcher. First pitch is called a strike inside. Lacey swings at the strike two. Got the hot pink batting gloves. Can't miss her. And those quick hands there as she will try to connect on one here. Down in the count, 0-2. Takes a pitch inside. Count goes to 1-2. Strong wind gusts all around right now, blowing chairs over. This could help if Lacey's able to hit one here. She has to jump out of the way. Count goes 2-2. Doing the catching duties is Vanessa Ventullo, who will be the leadoff hitter for the Blue Devils in the second. And count now is full to Lacey Browning. And a swing and a miss, and strike three. So Lacey adding to the pitch count here, but unable to connect, and one out here in the bottom of the first inning. And we'll see what A-Man Barton can do here. Barton, former pitcher. A-Man takes a ball upstairs. Will be heading to play college softball in their senior year here, following in the footsteps of her sister. And she's able to connect the one that goes foul. Trying to find the timing there. So count now is 1-1. Swing and a miss. Second straight batter that Jalen has been able to get ahead of in the count. Beretti to Barton. Fouls it up this way. It's got to be inching over. And great effort there by Lily Gross to try to make the play, but it's going to go for a long foul ball. So Barton has hit it to the left, has hit it to the right. Let's see if she can send one to center. Get a 1-2 count. Make that 2-2. Barton, the center fielder in today's game. She's going to send one past third base, out to Gross in left field, and able to get on with a single. E-Man Barton able to continue her senior year with another hit. So a one-out single brings Kaylin McGuire up to bat. Kaylin, the first baseman. See if she can connect. And she sends one past, pitcher passed into center field, and Barton on second now, and McGuire on first. So back-to-back singles. Kiana Lee Galeo will be the next hitter. A lot of fan support for Kiana Lee. Catcher knows the strike zone at this point. She swings at the first pitch and just not able to catch up to it. Jalen gives her a high heat, goes for strike two. See if Beretti goes for a junk pitch here, trying to get her swinging. Oh, it checks off the bat. I think she was even meaning to swing at that, but it just trying to jump out of the way, hit the bat. Jalen on the mound. Swing and a miss, and the second K as Kiana Lee goes down. And Jalen feeling excited about that. And now it'll be the battle of the Jays here with Janiah Lofton, the third baseman, up to bat. Takes a pitch down low. Lofton hitting in the 5 spot, playing position 5. But where's number 16? Ball gets away from the catcher and able to move up. So now 2 runners in scoring position with Barton and McGuire. See what Ventullo can do here to keep the ball in front of her. Swing and a miss. Coach Jacob quickly saying, make sure to keep that elbow up, swing through the hips. Inside for a ball. Lofton takes a moment with her red cleats out of the batter's box. Ball 4 is the call, and the bases are now loaded. The first walk issued by Jalen Beretti, and bases are fully loaded for Michaela Desolitz. And we got a foul ball back into play. Good job by Coach Flinkfeld to get that out, or back in, I guess, from out of play. So we'll see. Ball gets upstairs. Barton not able to go. The ball just did not deflect off anything. It was very easy to get. Vanessa wouldn't have had to go very far to make that tag. Pitch inside, so 2-0 count. Late swing and called for strike. Two one count. Beretti delivers. And a little foul ball. It will get out of play. Heading towards the Salem parents and fans. The count goes 2-2. Beretti would like to get herself the third K. Central Memorial Kings would love to get on the board. Ball upstairs, so we'll get a moment here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases juiced. Michaela Desolitz takes a called strike 3. Her jaw drops in disappointment and disbelief, and Salem was able to get out of a jam. They'll have the 2-3-4 part of the lineup here in the top of the second. Salem with a 6-0 lead. We'll be back with more after this. Ellen Hills days through pitching here after 1 inning, 6 hits delivered, 6 runs scored, and she'll move over to second base, and taking the pitching mound will be Janiah Lofton as she moves from third base to the mound, and moving from second base to the third base position will be Lacey Browning. Actually, that's incorrect. I'll get that all squared away as we get our first batter, and the first pitch is a strike to Vanessa Ventullo. Vanessa had herself an RBI single in the top of the first inning. And she's going to send one over, trying to throw cross, is not in time. And a leadoff single here for the Salem Blue Devils. It'll be actually Kaylin McGuire moving across the diamond from first to third. And Eamon Barton will move to first base. So I got things all squared away now. Call the strike. Home opener, and getting all the names and things squared away, as able to send one out, a bouncing ball to the left fielder, but kept it in front of her, so no movement on the base pass more than that single. And now Salem, the first two hits, and it'll be Maddie Beely. Beely is 0 for 1 in the contest. She flew out to left field. Takes a pitch low. Lofton on the mound. And the pitch. Way upstairs, takes a rough bounce. And now Ventullo at second. Lucasio at second. Even a sacrifice fly would get a run in at this point. Lofton delivers. Downstairs for a ball. Lofton delivers. Foul ball. It's going to make its way out this way. McGuire comes out and chases it. Good throw over to Lofton. So we'll do it all over again. Well, send ball over to the shortstop. She has trouble with it. Gets it across in time. With authority is Jack Heron, but that did allow the runners to move up. And now Ventullo will get her catching gear on after scoring the 7th run. And Maddie Beely out for the second time. Ball low. Avery Menswar was able to still get that timing and a good solid throw over to Barton for that 6-3 out. Now we'll see what Lily Gross does. Lily had a RBI single, brought in 2 runs in the first. Call the strike. Mariah Tebow obviously in the way of knowing where the ball lands in the glove of Kiana Lee. A little ground ball that makes its way out this way. And now we got a quick tying of one shoe is Kaylin McGuire. All squared away. Jack Karen says all's good. Lofton quickly grabs some dirt from the mound. And she pitches. A hit all the way out to center field. That'll be an RBI single. And Salem is doing work here on the road up here at Padden Field. And they now take a 8-0 lead. A solid hit out to center field. And Lily Gross has herself 3 RBIs on the day. Lexi Whipple, the next batter, takes a called strike. Lexi, the shortstop, able to single and score a run. Lofton's pitch is low. Ball low, gets it away, and now Gross will be at second base in scoring position. Now a little discussion here between pitcher and catcher. Janaya and Kiana Lee break things up and see what they can do to get the second out. Whipple. Ball low, so that will be ball 4. And just the second walk in this contest for Salem. Ellen Hill had 1, and now Janaya Lofton has the other. So now runners at first and second for Lucy Lebrecq. Upstairs and still going to take off. The throw is not in time, and both runners advance. Just weren't able to have that softball stay in Galeo's glove. Lucy, chance for 2 RBI. She already has 1. Call the strike. One out here, top of the second. Riser just rises too much on Lebrecq. Lofton trying to find the strike zone. She does right there. Runners in scoring position. Ball low. Lofton not trying to give up back-to-back walks here. See if she can. Ball low, and that will be the second consecutive walk. And bases are now fully loaded for Mickey Morales. Mickey struck out her first time out, and now coach wants to come out and discuss things. Lofton, you can see her body language says she is not very pleased, and sometimes a bit of a talking by a coach can sometimes certainly calm things down and get them back to the right place. So we'll see what will happen here. Again, 1 out in the top of the second. Lofton still keeping the ball in her hand here. Now talking to the fielders. The infield all coming in on this meeting as well. Trying to make sure that they know what to do with the ball. And they're going to have a quick huddle and a broken up. It'll be the 8-hitter up to bat for the Salem Blue Devils. First pitch upstairs, called a strike. Hit the top part of the letters. Kristen Taylor felt like she could have swung at it. And one hopper goes for ball 1. Stressful situation here for the Kings. And now hops on the plate. Count goes to 2-1. Infield playing in, ready to throw home if need be. Upstairs, so count goes 3-1. Quick throw. Jack Heron from the shortstop position could see it the whole way. Good tag by Barton. Apologize, I didn't move the camera in time to be able to see that. Three-one count. Call the strike. And now heading home, stealing third. The throw had gone to first. And Lily Gross was able to recognize that. No one was paying attention to her and was able to go home. Lofton not pleased with that. First base was the hot spot they're trying for. But now third base is free. The pitch, full count, fouled back. Morales, long at bat again. Upstairs, and that will go for ball 4. So Morales on for the first time. 3 straight walks. 4 consecutive batters able to reach safely. And now it'll be Kylie Oliveri, who had a 2 RBI double her first time up. See if she does it again with bases loaded. Whipple at third, Lebrecq at second, Morales at first. The number 9 hitter. Call the strike by Taylor. Lofton delivers, bounces in for a ball. Janaya ready to throw upstairs, and that will go for a base on balls, which with the bases loaded works for an RBI for Kylie Oliveri. She gets herself the 3rd RBI of the game. And now Looks like we will get a pitching change here in the second as Barton will move around. She'll have all sorts of changes. We'll be back here from Padden Field to see what develops after this. Kayla Albridge comes into the game pitching, the third pitcher of the day for the Kings, trying to get herself and the Kings out of a situation with the bases loaded. And Abby Beely up for the third time this game. She's 0 for 1, grounded out to end the first and walked to start this game off. Now she sends one foul this way, right below us. Michaela Desolate's able to go and get that. Janiyah Lofton moves back to the third base position after her 1/3 inning pitched. Well, ground ball. Should not have gone to first, should have gone home, but only so much you can do, but able to get the out. And great job by Kayla Albridge to get the first out. A run did score there, so we'll see what Vanessa Ventullo can do. Ventullo has 2 singles on the day. And now sends one over to Lofton. It gets past. Run coming around to score. And an RBI signal right there by Ventullo brings in 2 runs. And she's got herself 3 singles on the day. Call the strike here on Bree Uchasio. She's got 2 singles on the day as well. Pitch just misses outside. Upstairs. Albridge. Fast delivery here. She pitches and misses upstairs again. So 2 outs here, top of the second. And base on balls. The first one for Albridge. In the inning, it is the 5th walk. So Salem being very patient at the plate. Ball outside. Ball low. Maddie Beely, who is 0 for 2 in this game, has gotten out from both pitchers. See if she does it for the third one. Pop fly, ranging over and out of play. McGuire back to first base. Quickly getting that ball back. I see Laura Chandler getting the ball to Kiana Lee. Kayla Albridge pitches. Fouled off, so back-to-back foul balls. Beely, the center fielder, hitting from the 4 spot. And fly ball. Desolate's underneath it and is able to make the catch for out number 3. Gets some love from Barton. And now the work needs to be done by the Kings to get things back in order here in the bottom of the second. Kylie Heavey, Manchester Public Television will be back with more right after this. It'll be the 7-8-9 part of the lineup for the Manchester Memorial Central Kings here in the bottom of the second, trying to get back in this contest with a deficit. It'll be the 7-8-9 part of the lineup with Ellen Hill, who started this game pitching before moving to second base. She tries to lay down a late bunt. Is called a strike. Just was not able to make contact. Good job on the surprise. Brie Lucasio at third base, ready to run in. And Jalen Beretti throws another fastball. Beretti got herself out of a bases-loaded situation in the first, not allowing a run. Did give up 2 hits and a walk. And Hill is not able to catch up to that. And Beretti with her 4th K of the day and looking to help things out for the Kings is number 3, Avery Menswar, the shortstop. And she swings an off speed, expecting a fastball. Instead, it was a changeup. Now back to the fastball. Called a strike. Avery, got to be careful here. See if they go back to the changeup. They go for the fastball, and it works. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 2 outs here as the sun comes out here. Right field going to be an issue here if Alicia Bemis is able to send one that way. Lisa's father, Josh, big softball player. And a strike call there. Jalen Beretti feeling hot here on this cold day. Ball low. So 1-1 count. You can hear the winds. Inside pitch. Bemis able to watch that go by her inside for ball 2. Now make that ball 3. So it rolls up the fence. Bemis getting coached here. So a 3-1 count here. Call the strike. Looked quite low from this angle here, but again, I am not behind the plate for a reason. And a swing and a miss, and Salem has the Kings swinging and missing, and we'll head to the top of the third. It'll be the 5, 6, 7 part of the lineup. Gross, Whipple, and LeBrec due up. Kings and Blue Devils, more after this. Kayla Aldridge will come back out for her second inning in relief. Was able to get the final 2 outs in the second. No runs allowed on her end. All the runs in the second were given to Janiyah Lofton. And now a 13-0 margin here for the Kings and the Blue Devils, as now Mariah Tebow coming in and might have some new changes here for the Blue Devils. And the new changes include the first hitter here. Troasi. Emily Troasi will now be taking the place of Lily Gross. And she swings at a high pitch, fouls it. Very large gust of wind comes through here. And now sent out to center field into the gap and able to make the catch for out number 1. Able to range over and make the great play was Ellen Hill. And now 1 out here. So with 1 out, Aldridge feeling good. Ball foul here. And Lexi Whipple actually will be staying in the game. I had that incorrect with Lily Gross actually coming out. Whipple scored twice, singled and walked. And she's going to ground 1. Great job by Aldridge getting it over to Barton for the 1-3, or excuse me, McGuire. And the 1-3 out, so now 2 outs here. And it looks like a new hitter here. Again, wearing number 1. Kristen Taylor gets all the information here, and we're going to look at Emily Howes. Howes will come in for Lucy Lebrecq. Pitch called a strike. Aldridge heading the count. They're going to go 1-2-3. And Emma, not Emily, my apologies, sends one into the gap, and she gets herself a hit. And Howes will stand on first safely with a handshake from Coach Chandler and a 2-out single. And Mickey Morales will be the next batter. She has struck out and walked. And now she swings them out, but Ellen able to be on that like a cat and able to get 2 of the 3 outs in the inning. 1 runner left on base. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and the Kings trying to use that energy from the field into their bats will be the top of the lineup, due up here in the bottom of the 3rd. Lacey Browning will start things off here in the bottom of the 3rd, the leadoff hitter. Second time up to bat. She struck out in the bottom of the 1st and looking to get some revenge here on Jalen Beretti. Ball outside, so Lacey able to jump ahead in the count. Swing and a miss. Not able to catch up to that one. Three-one count now. Kings have not had a base runner since the 1st, so love to get something on here. And ball 4. Unless one of them was called must have been called a strike. And there we go. A little ahead of myself there, but Browning speeds up to first base. Coach Flinkfelt gives her a fist pump, and we'll be looking to make something happen here with E-Man Barton. E-Man singled. One of the 2 hits here for the Kings. Swings at the first pitch for a strike. One count now. Pitch just outside. Barton bends to the knees. Arms out. Sends one out to center field. Ranging over and able to make that catch. She dropped it on the changeover, so it does count on the exchange, and Barton able to send one, brings some excitement to the Kings, but it's the first out here, and she'll look to head to center field next time. And now we'll see what Kaylin McGuire can do. Kaylin also singled her first time up. Takes a pitch upstairs. Kaylin was stranded at second base. Jalen Beretti. A very late swing there. Fouls towards the Salem bench. Beretti looking to get herself another K. She's already got 6. She gets her 7th. Not yet. Kaylin gets another chance. There's a check swing on that one. She's going to ground one over to first base. Going to carry herself for the out. And now 2 outs. So some contact here for the Kings, just not able to find some green. And now 2 outs here, but works as a sacrifice as Browning was able to move up to second base. So Abby Bealey at first able to make the play. And Kiana Lee Galeo will be the batter. Swings at the first pitch. Beautiful swing, just isn't able to make any contact. Kiana Lee went down by way of the K for the second out in the first inning. See if she can square things out and able to get out of the way of that. And she sends one out here. This could work for an RBI. Rounding third. Able to get the Kings on the board. Kiana Lee with a stand-up RBI double. And the Kings on the board. Send that beautiful shot to the gap. Maddie Bealey and Emily Tarasi able to finally get to it, but not before Browning was able to get around the bases and score the first run here. So we'll see what Janiyah Lofton can do here. Now, Kiana Lee able to move up to third. So another opportunity here to get a run. Jalen Beretti having a tough go of things. And she throws a nasty pitch here. So Lofton watches it go past just outside. NHIAA waits for the pitch. Swing and a miss, but it was fouled off. Oh, the pitch. A little ground ball to second. Handled cleanly. Oh, the throw was high, but able to catch that. And that will do it for the 4-3 out. Kings able to get on the board here. And now we'll have to come out and play some defense here as we head to the top of the fourth. Salem in control. Kings doing damage slowly and surely. We'll be back with more after this. The Kings ready to play some defense here in the top of the fourth inning with Kayla Aldridge back in relief. She got the last few outs in the second, got all three in the third, and now see what she can do here in the fourth. Dell's gone a little quiet here for a little bit, but now they'll see what they can do. Bolduc up to bat here. Avery Bolduc. Pitch upstairs. Avery hitting in the 9th spot for Kylie Oliveri. Kylie had herself 3 RBIs, a double and a walk. So Bolduc fouls one into the fence. Takes a look down at Coach Mariah. And now sent out. Hill has to come over and just not able to get that. Great effort. And now standing at second, heading towards third. The throw offline. And a double with an error turns into a runner at third for Avery Bolduc. Able to utilize the wind and the sun. And now it'll be the top of the lineup here with Abby Bealey. Her 4th time up to bat. And the leadoff spot in the lineup. She's gone 0 for 2. Walked and scored to start this game off in the first. Pitch misses there. Bealey also grounded out to second and to the pitcher. To Kayla Aldridge for the second out in the third. So 4th time up here in the 4th inning for Bealey. Foul ball. Kayla Desolates will have to run into the corner to get that. Slowly comes back to Aldridge. Kayla trying to get Abby out for the second time. A ground ball that's going to get through, and it will count as an RBI single. So after giving up a run, now Blue Devils getting back that run. And with no outs, It'll be Vanessa Ventullo, the catcher, up to bat. She has got 3 singles in the day. And she pops one onto the street. Kayla pitches. And now smacked into center field. It's going to drop down. And another single here. And that's the 4th of the day. What a day for the catcher, Vanessa, as she will stand at first base. You can see no one is happily standing around today. It's a brisk day. Doesn't matter if you're running the bases or if you're the first base coach. It's chilly out here. Brie Lucasio looking to get herself on base for the 4th time as well. 2 singles and a walk, has scored twice. Called a strike by Taylor. Missed outside. Ball low, just misses. Avery Menswar at shortstop, playing in. They're all ready for the speed of Bree. She sends one past Menswar into the gap. Runner comes around, the throw will not be in time, and Salem able to add another to their lead, and a RBI single by Bree Lucasio. The fast speed of Abby Bealey able to get around the bases, and now we'll see what Maddie Bealey can do. Maddie's having a tough go of things. She's 0 for 3 in today's game. Still no outs here in the 4th. She's a little ground ball. It's going to be handled, and that will be all that can be done here. But a great job by Janiyah Lofton at third base to quickly step on the bag and get the out for the first out, and getting the lead runner, which is also a huge thing. So we'll see what Emily Chorizo can do here. She came in to hit last inning. Now runners able to take off. Terezi swings. It's going to stay. Foul ball. Oh, it's saying fair. The ball looked to be in foul territory. Caitlin Taylor could see it better than I could and able to score. Lucasio was running on it. Lexi Whipple now up. And she snag. Oh, what a snag! Can they make a double play? They cannot! And now running over to third. NHIAA able to get the second out as well. Let's see what Emma House can do. Runner takes off and is safely at second. So runner's in scoring position. Emma House. Second time up. She did single in the third. And she's going to send one over. Miscommunication. A runner does come around to score. And Salem pads their lead some more. Maddie Bealey comes around to score, and the top of the fourth continues with the Devils being devilly, I guess. And now a ground ball, it gets through again. Will they keep her at third? Some runner interference. The throw is not going to be in time. The throw to third. Ball comes off, and an RBI single right there. Emily Teresi able to move up. Ball pops up in the air, but not far enough. So now we'll have a Michaela up to bat. Salem hitting around here. Ball inside. Well, ground ball going to be taken by Kayla over to first for the third out, but Salem able to put some crooked numbers up on the board, and the Kings running out of time. They were able to score in the third to see if they can do the same in the fourth. High fives for everyone here to get out of that jam, and now we'll see what they can do with their bats. More after this. And back here for the bottom of the fourth inning, I have written down that it would be Michaela Desolitz here, but the jacket making it difficult to be able to see if that is Michaela or if they have someone else in play here. Either way, two straight inside pitches. Jalen Beretti still in this contest. Fouled back. See if that hits a car or not. It does. No points for that, unfortunately, for Michaela. Always a scary spot to park here at Padden Field. And now Jalen having some issues here. Trying to find the strike zone. 3-1 count. Now a little ground ball right to the second baseman for the quick 4-3 out. So Jalen still able to settle down and get the ground out for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. And now we'll see what Ellen Hill can do. Ellen went down by way of a strikeout, her first time up. She thought about bunting, pulls it back. A lot of ground balls to the right side of the infield in this contest for Salem. Ellen pitches, or swings and misses. Ellen pitches a lot for the Kings, so we'll see her a bunch throughout the rest of the season. And the call is outside for a ball. Allen swings and misses and goes down by way of the K again. So 2 outs here. And the 7th K for Jalen Beretti. Looking to get out of this 4th quickly. And it'll be Avery Menswar. Swings at the first pitch and misses. Now popped up in the air. See who calls for it. Able to make the catch for out number 3. It looked scary at a moment, but able to finally have that land in the glove. And Bria Lucasio is able to get that 3rd out. So we'll head to the top of the 5th inning. Manchester Public Television's softball coverage from Padden Field. More after this. Well, for the 5th time in this contest, Abby Bealey will lead things off here for the Blue Devils. Her 2nd time leading off in the innings, as obviously she led off in the 1st. She was able to single with an RBI her last time up, but no one on base this time. It would have to be herself that would get an RBI here. Ball upstairs, and give some love to Kayla Albridge, who's able to come in and help out this King squad in relief. Ball upstairs. Abby did start the game off with that walk. Now she's going to send one out to left field. It's going to be cut off there. And the throw in will have her held at first. So a single there for Abby Bealey, who's on for the 3rd time. Now Vanessa Ventillo, who is 4 for 4. Has 3 RBIs, and she's going to pop one up. Oh, just does not get into the glove. Menswar just not able to get that. And back-to-back singles here. It's 5 singles for Vanessa in this contest. And Bree Lucasio will be up to bat now. She's been on base 4 times. 3 singles and a walk. Ball upstairs. Okay. Okay. And my apologies, Menswar is not at short anymore. It's going to be Michaela Desolitz, who has moved to the shortstop position. So obviously not her natural position. Still would have loved to have been able to make that snag, but she'll get another opportunity later this season. And they'll pop fly, ranging over, and able to make the catch. Janiyah Lofton stamping her placement at 3rd base, getting that out. And finally getting Bree Lucasio out. And now it'll be Maddie Bealey, the senior. Maddie's had a 0 for 3 day. Her lone time getting on base was a fielder's choice. Was able to score. Would love for Bealey to pop out here. And she's cranks one out into left field. That's going to take a few hops. One run has come around, and what will be a RBI single there for Maddie Bealey, who was able to finally get a hold of one. Just was not able to get a clean hit throughout this game, but now she has herself on base cleanly and has herself an RBI. And Salem still with only one out. Now popped up, but this will go over the Salem dugout. So Emily Teresi, her third time up to bat. Fouls one back, so 2 strikes on her. Called strike 3. Watch the ball go past, so now 2 outs. And Kayla able to get herself a K. And with 2 outs now, Lexi Whipple. Ball bounces in. Lexi had a screamer at Lofton her last time up. Fouls that one off. She has a single, a walk. Gone 2 for 4 in today's game. Has also scored 2 runs. Ball low. Now sent out into left field again. It's going to be cut off by the center fielder, Barton. And 1 run will come in. So give that an RBI double right there for Lexi Whipple. You can see the excitement in her pose there. And she's smiling at second base. And Emma Howes will come up to bat again. Call the strike. Kayla Albridge trying her best. Fouls one into the dugout. Thankfully, it seems like everyone's okay. Just snuck through the doorway area. Fouled again. Battle going on here between 2 young soon-to-be stars here in the softball over the next few years. Howes and Albridge. And now popped up into the outfield, just going to drop in. 1 run comes in, will work for an RBI single. So after the battles has been won by the Salem on that at-bat. Runners on the hot corners. Mickey Morales up to bat. And she's going to send one out to center field. Ranging over, just not able to get that. Runners are going to hold up here on the base paths. One does come around to score, but Morales has herself an RBI single. Salem taking the 25-minute drive up here to Manchester and enjoying their time here. Oh, ground ball here. Lofton will get it to McGuire and is not able to stay in the glove. It actually looks like we have a replacement over there at either way, the bases are loaded for her 6th time up to bat. Abby Beely. She sends one over to shortstop. James Karen says it fouled off of her. Jack Karen, excuse me, not James. It's taking a moment here. It's a cold day and having something foul off you does not feel nice. You can see Coach Mariah Tebow trying to help her out. Well, here we go. Top of the 5th here. Bases loaded for the Blue Devils. And she's going to send one over to first. It bounces off the glove and gets to the outfield. So another hit here for for Beely. And we got jumping jacks being done here by Mickey Morales. Just one way to stay warm is keep the blood flowing, I suppose. Vanessa Ventullo up for the 6th time again. She's got 5 hits on the day. Trying to go for number 6. Lofton ready to come in and she's going to snag one. And what a catch right there by Barton for the 3rd out. And that will finally put the Blue Devils aside, and it will be up to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Kings got to get some runs. They are down quite a bit. It will be the 10-run rule. If otherwise, we'll see what happens for the bottom of the 5th right after this. Jalen Beretti looking to end the day here for the Salem Blue Devils. Will be facing the 9-1-2 part of the lineup, and it will be the likes of Bemis, as well as Browning and Barton. So we'll see if the 3 Bs can do some work here for the Kings. They've gone hitless in the 2nd and 4th, but have gotten on base on the 1st and 3rd. We'll see what happens here, and unable to get the leadoff runner on. So 1 down on just 1 pitch. So great try there, but just wasn't able to get it working. And now we'll actually be Browning has left the game, and we'll have a pinch hitter here for her. And that is Maddie Butt. Maddie's played a lot over the past few years, with getting her a chance to come in late in this game. Maddie holds off. Takes a pitch inside for strike 3. So 2 down here as Maddie coming to this game kind of cold here. And we'll see what Barton can do. She is 1 for 2. Singled in the first, flew out to center in the third. And here she is in the 5th. Swings and barely misses. Barton falls behind the count, 0-2. This could be the last pitch. We'll see if Barton can change that. She pops one up. Will it stay in fair territory? Oh, no, able to get that. I'll go for a long and loud foul ball. Reddy versus Barton here. Pitch up high. Manchester Central Memorial will travel to Keene on Friday for a 4:30 start. While for Salem, they'll have the likes of Alvern tomorrow. And the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that will do it for the ball game. The Salem Blue Devils able to come up to Manchester and win a battle here between the Manchester Central Memorial Kings. This has been a presentation of Manchester Public Television. For Executive Director Jason Cody, Operations Specialist Joe Lar, Operations Assistant Brendan McCormick. My name is Kyle Heavey. It's been a pleasure to be with you. We'll be back for more softball coverage throughout this spring 2025 season. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.